Okay, so previously we talked about the difference between the standby mode as well as the normal widget mode. So basically, if you look at the standby mode, whether it's on the iPhone or whether like at the iPad, like when you enter, you can see that it kind of a drastic difference when you compare this with our original design. So we have to rethink about this. So did you guys think of a way of solving this? In iOS 17, there is a new API they call container backgrounds, and we can sort of use container backgrounds to contain the container relative shape. So previously we used container relative shape to fill a background color. But instead of just do that inside of Z stack, we can just put it in the V stack. Okay, so in Z stack we got container relative shape as the background, and then we got V stack, right? So what we can do is to just completely delete this and completely delete the Z stack as well. And I believe if I delete the Z stack, the padding can also be deleted. So yeah, just have a V stack. That should suffice. So we got V stack, we got this edge stacks of emoji as well as text, and then a date, and then then the weekday text, and then a date, right? So what we can do is to use the latest API by just add a container relative container background. So we can say, hey, this container background for our widgets will be kind of optional. So if the widgets, if you choose a specific form of widget that sort of requires you to say use the background color that I customized by using a date configuration. I got all sort of background option as a case in the switch statement. So we can sort of say, hey, we want this to, let me just show you, okay? We want this for our dot widget. Of course, we can get navigation as well as navigate split view, but it's not relevant in the widget course. So yeah, for widget, and then let's just delete everything, and then we can execute a specific thing, right? We can use the container field color relative shape here. So container relative shape here, and then we add modifier to fill that with specific color, and that color will come from the configuration initialized by using dateconf here. So fill that with configuration dots, and we can have a specific background color and dots, and we can get all sort of background color that you described. Okay, let's add a little bit gradient, because the background color as here we got all this background color, right? Month config background color, and then you can add a gradient just to make it look nicer. Okay, so can't find config in scope, which is weird because I already make the configuration. Yeah, sorry about that. I should add an entry before it. So entry, get a configuration, get a background color, and add a gradient. If you go by here, already like run this. So as we can see, the September, you can actually see it. It's a little bit transparent, but you can actually see the September here, as well as Sunday and 15 here. Let's run that on the iPhone. I believe it's Pro Max, something like that. Let's see that. Yeah, Pro Max. Let's run this on Pro Max. So click here, Pro Max, and run. And then you can see that it sort of updates because you already put the widget here. So it will sort of update the widget in the standby mode. Just wait for it to run. It's still installing. Okay, so you have to wait a little bit. Okay, I'm actually going to just wait so you guys can see the difference. Okay, attaching, running, and let's see the result. Come on. Basically, we use this API to make the customized background kind of like optional. So let's just go back. Okay, and feature device, feature or device. Okay, feature increase. Okay, we're at the simulator debug device. Okay, where is the standby mode? Okay, simulator. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Where is the standby mode? High standby. Okay, this got high standby. Let's high standby, and then show standby. Okay. Yeah. So as we can see, you sort of show the standby mode, and the text color. I believe we can't make the text color completely black. If you do that, you won't be able to see it. So yeah, that's my bad. So you have to change the configuration of the text color, and so you can't get this black color. Let me just quickly fix this. So I think of like two ways of solving the problem. One is, of course, you can hard code it. So you have to, be strategic about the color. So for example, it's a okay, it's a September. Okay, so September it should got here. You guys can see the black opacity. So what I'm gonna do is to hard code it first, just show you that it can be done. Okay, so for example, iPhone, just run on the iPhone, and finger crossed, it will change. Of course, we can change the background color. The second is not like week, day text color, and day text color. So the day text color can also be changed. So the yellowish, yellow is kind of show. So let's just hide standby. Okay, I have to like show standby again. So yeah, so we got Sep and Sunday. But I don't want to change the whole supply of the color. So design, maybe the design is like you ask somebody to do the design for you, and you don't want just to replace that design because it's expensive and it kind of just ruined the whole design thing. So you don't want just to change it just because of standby mode. So yeah, you can just go back to black, and of course you can do something like this. Okay, so we got a preview here. As I mentioned earlier, you can change this. Let me show you. You can go automatic. Yeah, pro. Yeah, preview, fresh it, and then you can actually see the preview. Just wait a bit. Yeah, let me pause it. And then yeah, after it's been loaded, you can switch that to widget context variant, and then you can see the like small standby, some standby as well as night mode. So you guys can see that's the reason why you can't actually see, let's say, the January as well as Monday, because the text itself got the black color, and standby mode got the black background. Sort of remove the color that you initialized, so you can't see it, and they kind of just decode everything with the red. So you can't test it and change it if you don't own a physical device right now. So yeah, so we have to actually use another way, and that way is the preferred way, because you are sort of a need to get whether we are at the standby mode or not. So whether the background color is there. If it's not there, you have to sort of change it, because if you don't change it, you can't possibly see it. Okay, so let's write it. So we have to sort of get that by naming a variable. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to got the view here and add environment. So environment, okay, environment, and we're going to dot slash show widget container background, okay, as a var of is show background bg or is show widget background widget, okay, is show widget background, okay, self-explanatory. Expected what after, yeah, we have to initialize this, yeah, so sorry, I should slash and then dot, okay. So I'm going to use this as sort of a criteria when I want, change the text of color or not. So instead of just showing the say the text, okay, and the config and the weekday text color. So this text color is the text color date configuration here. Instead of just simply show that, I'm going to add a criteria so you can make it show a specific color according to this criteria. Show is showing widgets or background. Okay, so I'm going to say is show background. If it is showing the background, you just use the normal entry configuration weekday text color, and if it's not show, you have to got another. So let's use a sort of uniformed color. So for example, I want a gray. Okay, let's try gray. I'm not sure it will work, but just try gray. Okay, and then we also got this like day text color. We also need to change. If I change this, it should already changes to gray. I love this because it's not so like too outstanding. So in standby mode, maybe it's a good choice. But let's just make it like gray here. Let me just copy it and maybe just type it because it's not too much. Is show widget background, and according to that, show the original color, or we just show dot gray. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Just to save it. Okay, that's weird. Is show foreground style. Yeah, why is that? Let me just rearrange this. Is show, maybe it's the keyword typing is not. Yeah, it's about typing. So yeah, let's go back here. You can quickly get a preview, and it should like refresh the January to a gray color, right? And it's still refreshing. It doesn't really matter. We just wait for a refresh. Okay, and then I think I can just like test it on our simulator here. Let's not wait for it to refresh. Okay, so if it show that entry configuration, and then we got this gray. Yeah, let's run that. Yeah, build successful. Like got it here, and we can rotate it. Got the standby mode out and see the result. Okay, so show standby, come on. Show standby. I think it kind of stuck. I'm not sure why. It's just yeah, we haven't finished running this. Sorry about that. So come on, show standby. Yeah, and it's loading. And let's do that again by choose our own. Yeah, I got a good feeling about this. And down, yeah, we got a specific Sunday and 15. All that is shown, but the September is not shown, so we have to change here. Yeah, I forgot. Sorry about that. I forgot to change this as well. So show is show widget background, and then show this all gray. Dot gray. Yeah, that should do it. And of course, the preview should also work if you refresh that. This generally should also change back, but I think the simulator may be a little bit quicker. It's running. Okay, so let's just hide standby and show standby. Okay, the September show up. I love this. Okay, so we can actually automatically get the results, and of course you can test that on iPad. Okay, my like 13-inch iPad. Yeah, just to save a little bit of space, I'm going to close this simulator. Okay, and yeah, let's see the result on iPad. Okay, so I already run this iPad, and then hopefully I can just maybe rotate this and switch it off here. Come on, switch it off. Okay, yeah, so switch it off, and then you can switch it on, and yeah, as you can see, we got this smile, cool guy face, and September, Sunday 15, everything is just pretty transparent and brilliant. Okay, so yeah, I think we finished what we set out to do. So we changed that and incorporate the iOS 17, new features, new APIs, new solutions. I provide you guys two solutions. One's to more hard-coded, manually change. Just go to the configuration file and change its color. The second is more like adding criteria. So your code know whether we got this background show or not. According to that, just make a slight tweak to cater the specific no background scenario. Okay, hope this video is helpful. Do please give me a feedback by give this video a thumbs up or leave it in the comments or anything. Just give me some feedback so I know where which field, which area I should focus more. Okay, thanks, bye. If you haven't already, do please subscribe to my channel. Okay, thanks, bye.